So I haven't seen any trees yet. And there's a side trail that far out commenters recommended. They said there's a view here. There's also this big satellite thing. So I was hoping that maybe there was some trees as well, because I haven't seen anything worth it so far. So I think the view is over here. And there's some gravel that goes that way. So let's see. Looks like someone definitely camped up here. I think I could make those trees work. Or even over here. But let's go see the view. Beautiful. Windy, but beautiful. You can see so far. Wonder if the storm will come in, or if I'll be able to come out here and watch the sunset. I'll have to see where the sunset and sunrise will be. In the meantime, let's go find some trees. So here's an update on my ultras. As you can see, there's definitely wear and tear, but there's no major pulling away except for where I kick a lot of rocks when I walk. Same on the other foot, starting to wear the soles, the insoles, are actually still in pretty good shape. The inner shoe is still in good shape. The heel is slightly worn. And then the tread, I'm starting to lose the top, but the tread isn't too bad. You can look at tread to see if it's evenly worn, and that'll give you an idea of how you walk. And if you compare shoes, you can see if you are more right-footed or left-footed or pronate and that kind of stuff. Mine look pretty even. And yeah, so this is over 600 miles on these shoes. And I'm going to take them another 100 to trail days where I'll get a new pair. And then I'll do a side-by-side comparison. It's 3 o'clock and I set up here at this cute little spot. And I thought I would go through some hammock stuff. I got a comment about specifics for different kinds of hammock setup. As you can see, I'm using my trekking poles to create a little porch, which just means that on this, it's the right side and it is uplifted a little bit to give me more space, more air. It's hot out here and it still protects me from the rain. Additionally, the longer the line back here, the guy line, the more space I'll have, the wider the pitch will be. So if it's going to rain, I will probably shorten this length, maybe even bring the tarp down a little bit so that the ends of the tarp are closer to the ground. See, there's quite a bit of room here. Right now it's giving me a lot of airflow, but maybe not so much protection if it gets windy and rainy. You will notice from out here that I am closer to the left tree than I am the right. And that is because there is a tree in the middle and I wanted room for my tarp. So the buckle system, the suspension system that I have allows me to do that. It's called a beetle buckle. It's from Dutchware. And it allows me to slide this, get closer to that tree, or pull it down and shift the hammock from side to side. This is a 15-foot strap. When it touches the ground, I like to just thread it in through here to keep it off the ground. It doesn't do much other than keep it from getting muddy and stuff, and it still provides a line. So this guy line that's hanging up from my ridge or my tarp, this will provide a place for water to drip should it rain. So when it comes down off the tree onto the line, instead of going to my tarp, it will come down. And similarly, the suspension will come, the water will come down here, and then it will drip down. So I want that, but I do like to keep the end off the ground. So this 15-foot strap allows me to not only be further away from the trees, but go around big trees. So I can go around big trees, and I guess on this side it's pretty much the same, but on little trees I have more strap. Now you can see here on this side, the strap is much shorter because I wanted to be closer to this tree. Same thing, I'll take this end and thread it through to keep that off the ground. And so from the back, you can see why I wanted to be closer to one tree than the other, because this tree is right in the way of my guy line. So by moving my tarp over to the right, close to this tree, I give myself space for that guy line to come out and the tarp to come out. So just a couple of hanging techniques. I'm here at camp early, so I don't have my underquilt or anything on. My bug net is there. It is detachable. I can unzip it all the way. So I could do that, but I'm just gonna leave it in there, hang out, have a snack, and once I put some other things on, I'll show you. Oh, I'll show you these now. This is a modification I did. So I took some shot cord on the corner of this door and a mitten clip, clipped the two doors together. I can undo this and close the doors, and I'll show you that when I do. But right now, I need some airflow. Just to show you a tick. You can't see it. There it is. There is a tick embedded in my leg. So it's super teeny tiny. I'm going to get it out. I don't see a ring, and I didn't notice it yesterday. So that's what a little tick looks like. It's not a big one, it's a little one. I don't even think it's the kind that carries Lyme, but I don't want it in my leg. Just waiting for my water to boil, and then I get a treat. One of the girls I was hiking with today said she had an extra. This is my favorite coffee if I have a choice. And this is a decaf, which means I can have it in the afternoon. So excited, and it'll go perfectly with my chocolate mint protein bar. So that's my post-hike snack before dinner. I am just sitting here under my tarp. I'll sit in my hammock once the coffee is done. Then I'll come back down here on my mat and perhaps do some yoga and stretching. The weather is still looking good. No rain yet, but it's starting to cloud over and cool down. So looks like I don't know. I'm just happy. Now that it's starting to rain, I have the doors shut. So as you can see, especially here is easier. I have set up my trekking pole, and wrapped these shot cords around the pool to close the doors in a little bit. Later on, I will bring in the corners of my, with my guy lines, bring them in closer and drop the tarp lower to the ground to keep out the wind. And then I'll show you what I do for setup on that. I'm getting quite beat up and bruised. Actually, you can't see the bruise on this one, but it goes all the way around. And my hips are kind of bruised too from the hip belt. I don't think it's because I'm losing weight or anything. I think it is because I had some descents, and so it was kind of putting a lot of pressure on my hip bones. Who knows? I'm super excited about dinner tonight. It is rice with broccoli, walnuts, a cut up beef stick, nutritional yeast, and some butter powder, and some sofrito seasoning, so chili peppers and garlic, and I forget what else, but it's gonna be yummy. Well, it does not look good. Thunderstorms, lightning from now until 6 p.m. Yikes. Looks like it's gonna clear up though. And hopefully it won't be too bad. So because of the thunder and lightning coming, I have shortened my guy lines, and then I have taken the shot cord from one corner to the other and then back. So you can see my doors are shut. So they're shut on both sides, and that really encloses me in here and keeps me protected from the rain. So I just took this amazing video of lightning and the thunder, and when I looked at it, it was of my feet. So let's see if I can get another flash of lightning, because I was so excited. So the storm is coming in, it's over there. I was also pointing out the fact that you can see the actual rain cloud raining underneath it. The lightning that I saw was right here. So maybe we'll see another flash. You can see the bugs flying in front of the lens. If we don't see it, it might be because the storm is moving further away. Oh, did you see that? So I watched that video back, and you can't really see the lightning, but it was cool for me. So I am all hunkered down here, ready to brave out the storm with my doors closed. And I could pitch this slower, but I'm not too worried about getting wet. So the only problem with this is there's no way in. I gotta crawl under. Time for dinner. It's amazing how things change in a matter of minutes. Most of the storm clouds are gone. The birds are singing again. And over here is the sun. It's been a good day. The storm really didn't come, and so the weather is nice. It's cooled down a bit, which will make for great sleeping weather. I'm excited to go to Woods Hole tomorrow. It's the yoga place, so that will be cool. And I know that they do like farm to table breakfasts and dinners, and really excited about that. Overall, it was just a really great day.